Good afternoon, everybody. It's episode 20. We're getting close to that 21 we thought we were at, of Daily Brief with Stephen and Paul. Paul's down there in Atlanta. I'm up here in Canada.
I'm where?
You're in Atlanta. Well, okay, Alabama. All right, Atlanta's in Alabama, isn't it?
Atlanta's a flight away, mate.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's in another state.
Anyway.
Yes, not much to be said on that.
No.
I can't get all patriotic and annoyed because I'm Irish.
Yeah.
So I can't exactly criticize your Canadian lack of
geography?
US geography, exactly.
Yes. Well, anyway, we might have recording problems today because Paul's line is giving him nothing but grief. So
yeah, it's sort of rapidly degrading.
Yeah.
My download speeds and upload speeds keep dropping dramatically. And last time this happened, thanks to beautiful AT&T, I lost over a day's worth of connectivity. So we want to push through this before everything goes tits up and we have no show.
Yes. So anyway, we'll get going. We're going to start off with the rumors that hit this morning, which I was more than willing to post something on, and Paul immediately went into apoxia. The first one up is that Microsoft is interested in Second Life.
Why? Why on earth would Microsoft want to buy Linden Labs? The worst thing is, this rumor is being propagated by somebody on Twitter who is not a developer, who doesn't seem to have any tech background, who just happens to be a student, basically. And it's the best that we can decipher. There has been an update on this by some other blog that I saw earlier. One up. I've lost the link. But basically, they were just saying that, this person happens to attend this school and other programmers happen to have come from that school, so there might be... No! But what the hell would Microsoft want with Linden Labs? What would they want buying Second Life? Look, Google came out with a Second Life style thing. Sony came out with one for the PlayStation. Both have failed. Second Life has hung on like a thread. It's like a cancerous polyp on the anus of the internet that just can't be removed. It's been there for years. Why would Microsoft want to buy this trash now? There's no sane reason for it.
One word: connect.
No. Don't be so... You said that deliberately just to get my blood pressure up.
Yeah.
You know just as well as I do, there's no sane way Microsoft would hook up Kinect to an online universe that is donkey's years old. I mean, it's old enough to have a driver's license at this point, and it doesn't look very good. Okay, there was a time Second Life was the internet's darling, but right now it's that embarrassing cousin that you don't want to talk to at parties,
Now, this all, as a matter of fact, came out of one that I read last night. I bookmarked to maybe talk about today, and there goes his video.
I'm still here audio-wise.
Yeah. And that is you work at getting your video. There we go. We got you. Microsoft buying Automatic.
Another stupid head-up bum rumor, okay? Let's get this...
Now, to be fair, this wasn't so much a rumor as it was a conversation point. He wasn't trying to say that this is going to happen. It was more like this...
No, he does say it's going to happen. He says, right, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out it's going to happen.
Well...
All right, basically the argument is this. In 2009, Mullenweg guest stars at the Windows Azure presentation. Nothing happened to do with the fact that, that might actually have something to do with WordPress backends, because they're interested in other backends, not just SQL. Anyway, then we hear about the transfer of the WordPress trademark away from Automatic to protect it. Right. Now, because Windows Live is moving its 30 million users or whatever it is to WordPress.com, that means Microsoft's going to buy Automatic. No, it doesn't. Here's one reason why. By giving 30 million users to Automatic, Microsoft just upped the value of automatic, which means they'd have to pay more for it. If their plan was to kill spaces, move everybody to WordPress, the right thing to do is to buy automatic and then do the migration. You don't increase the market value of somebody you're about to purchase. It's the most ass-backwards decision in history. I have you cranky.
Yes, I was so glad to get you all riled up this morning. It was a great way to start my day over coffee. We have two bits of Windows Live Essential News. Number one, the final release of the 2011 edition is now available for download. Go get it.
Awesome.
The other bit of news is that they have inked a deal with Dell. Now, apparently, corporate VP Chris Jones is saying that this holiday season, Dell computers will ship new Windows 7 machines with Windows Live Essentials 2011 pre-installed.
Wonderful. Some of the tools that should be part of the Microsoft operating system shipping with it by default. So you're going to have your antivirus software for free shipping with it. The best of breed antivirus software. You're also going to have your blogging tools, your video editing tools, and a halfway decent email client. Yes, more power to it. Keep that up. That's the right thing to be doing. Let's strike this deal up with other vendors and get rid of the crapware.
Yeah. Next up, we have from Paul Thoreau, a headline, with first Xbox Live games appearing, more changes to Windows Phone Marketplace.
I'm gone missing again.
Yes, you have.
But no, first Xbox Live games appearing. That's great. It's wonderful, but I can't play them. And I don't have a phone yet to play them. So it really means nothing to me until the launch of the phone.
Well, it's still good news.
Yeah, I suppose so. My video's still black.
Yes.
Oh, for the love of God. You'll just have to put up with me this way for the remainder of the show, I think.
Oh, I'll do something interesting in editing. There you go. You're back.
All right. I do not know what is going on, but everything here is giving me grief today. But let's push on before my connection dies.
Yeah. Next up from Mary Jo Foley is the news that Microsoft has picked up some rather interesting support in a push to try and get the courts in the United States to change how they deal with patents.
Yeah, this is a big one. This is huge news because this affects everybody from a software point of view. Basically, the problem is Microsoft got hammered in the courts over a decision to include an XML editor in the previous versions. Now, it didn't matter the fact that they were able to prove that this XML editor or similar XML editors had been on the market and freely available for over a year before this patent was filed for. So basically, the Patent Office never looked at the fact that there was prior art. These guys have a patent for it, and Microsoft is basically left paying the bill saying, hang on, there's clear prior art.
Yeah.
Okay? But the problem comes that when you go to court, you only have to provide a certain level of proof.
Yeah.
Usually. Now, it's called a preponderance of evidence. It's basically saying, if it's pretty reasonable that the things are facts, they're facts. But the court recently passed a ruling that said, in terms of patent, in terms of patent lawsuits, the things would have to be clear and compelling, which is a much, much higher burden of proof on the defendant.
Yeah.
But basically, even the EFF have gotten behind this because, quite frankly, this can benefit open source too. Because what it means is these stupid patents can be invalidated with simple proof. If you can prove the prior art was there, that's it. And that is what all these companies are rallying behind. There is a flip side of the coin for them that a lot of their own patents might come under that at some point, but overall, this is good news, and it's good to see all the big companies, so many big companies, and the EFF getting behind it.
They've got 11 backers that have filed amicus briefs. Among them is, like you said, the EFF, there's Apache Foundation, Apple, Facebook, Google, and a bunch more. So this has gotten some heavy hitters in on it. It's going to get interesting, I think, from a legal point of view and a patent point of view.
This is the kind of thing that will change the face of patent lawsuits, especially in the US. Because if it passes, if they get it pushed, then it's no longer so difficult for companies to have, people who claim they're infringing on them and invalidate the patents.
Okay. Now, just to close up the show, we want to announce the winners of the IOLO competition we were running for search and restore licenses. They are, and I'll have to spell some of these other ones, I won't. The 5 winners are Daniel the Twin, Whistledink, Callow, Nikron, Nikron 1, and
spell this one because you pronounced it so badly.
I know. ASRILDK. You try and figure it out, folks. But anyway,
it's probably Azrael DK.
Yeah.
But, on that, they are the lucky winners of a copy of Search and Recover.
Congratulations on that. And on that note, we'll get out of here before Paul's video finally bites the dust. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow, everybody. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good one, folks.